It's fine.
Well, of course, I was all too happy to be of assistance. It's not every day that a humble religious servant is asked to advise a high government official. But I must say, I did have a particular knowledge on the subject of his interest, the exact location of the birthplace of the Messiah. It was a very simple question, really. The scriptures are quite clear on the subject. Of course, all of us scholars have debated the details of the prophecy for years and years. It's exactly one of our favorite intellectual games, challenging one another on the prophetic details about the Messiah. Many a night we've all gotten together and batted the subject around over a good meal and a bottle of wine. But in the end, it's quite unequivocal. The Messiah is to be born in Bethlehem, the city of David. So that, of course, is what we told Herod. If we will want to go worship this Messiah, we'll find him in Bethlehem.
Did you go to Bethlehem to see the child?
Oh my heavens, no. God, go to Bethlehem? You mean ourselves? Go to the little village? No, no. Worshipping in some backwater town is a bit beneath our dignity. That's the sort of thing that the lower classes would do. No, we're quite fine here in the city discussing all of these things, and obviously our knowledge has been helpful. We've passed our knowledge on to the authorities. I'm sure they will take care of everything.
I really appreciate you traveling all this way just to inquire about this baby. I myself was not familiar with this story about a baby king. So I consulted my religious experts, and they have indeed verified your story. Apparently, there's something in their holy book about a baby king that's supposed to be born in Bethlehem, in a little town called Bethlehem. Now, I have instructed my servants to outfit you with supplies. I would love for you to travel to this village and locate this baby. And when you locate him, I would love for you to come back here and tell me the good news that there is indeed a baby king in Bethlehem. I would go with you, but I have more important things to attend to. But if you do locate him, I fully intend to come join you so that I can worship this child along with you, a baby king. Now that's just fascinating now, isn't it? Thank you so much for coming. Good luck on your search. Little search. Oh, and by the way, let's just keep this between you and me. Why don't we? We want it to create too much of a stir now, would we? I want someone here to follow those foreigners. I want you to find that baby.
So that you can go worship him?
No, I'm not going to worship him. Why would I worship anybody? Y'all hear me good? We're not going to worship this baby. We're going to kill the little pretender. If what these religious crazies say is true, if this baby is supposed to grow up and be some sort of king, then we need to do something about it before he gets big enough to cause trouble. I will not have some some ignorant commoner growing up to ruin my jurisdictions. Now ya go do your job. Find this baby and get rid of him.
And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear.
I seen my share of land being born, and it's special every time, but this. That big old angel telling us to go find a newborn Messiah. I reckon I've never held a newborn. No, people don't much like how we shepherds smell. Don't blame them. Sheeping ain't a clean business. I can't hardly believe this is happening. I gotta get a grip. I gotta tell people. That's what I gotta do. I gotta tell people. I gotta share the news. I gotta let them know. Who's gonna listen to me? Sound like I got much of a reputation to speak of. Nobody looks twice my way. And I'm gonna talk about an angel sighting and the Messiah coming? Okay, hold on. Maybe I should get my manners on. That's it. And remember the proper way to talk that my mama rambled on when I was a kid. Clean up a little. Get the dirt out from underneath my nails and brush my... Who am I kidding? There ain't no hiding this man. Maybe I ought to just stay here. What am I supposed to do with all these sheep anyway? Just run off and leave one? That goes against every shepherding code ever written. Why'd those angels come to me? There's 100 people more important than me in this valley. Just don't make sense. None of it makes sense. Maybe he wants things turned on its head. I mean, you've got a whole history of him doing that. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not supposed to make sense. Maybe that's what God wants. Because the people that angels came, well, we've got ragamuffin in our blood. And this seems like the most important news to ever be shared on God's great earth. He said, good news, good news. That's going to bring great joy to all people. The Savior, he's been born today in Bethlehem. And we've recognized him by a very specific sign. He's going to be wrapped in cloth, lying in a... And this was the real kicker, a manger, a Messiah, and a feeding truck. Even my family was better off than that. I mean, we didn't have 2 sticks to rub together, but at least I had a bed slid my head in when I was a kid. I've been waiting my whole life for this Messiah. Now it seems he just might be more like me than I ever thought was possible. I think the angel was a little off. That's not good news. It's the best thing ever. Come on, boys!
And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart.
Well, you've made quite a grand entrance into the world now, haven't you? Not the entrance a king would make. A manger of all places. No palace, no well. Just a barn and a lot of hay, if you ask me. What am I to make of all these visitors? This silent night sure got loud fast. I suppose you'd like to know how this all came to be, wouldn't you? Well, On an ordinary day, more ordinary than you can imagine, an angel came to me. I know, I had trouble believing it myself. He spoke of things I couldn't really comprehend. He spoke of you, the Son of the Most High. And after, he told me all that would happen, events that felt altogether impossible. He looked straight at me, as if to ask, will you say yes? It was the scariest yes I'd ever uttered, to tell you the truth. This was an impossible yes that only God could make possible. This would change everything. Never in my wildest dreams. Speaking of dreams, is it okay that I have dreams for you too? All mamas have dreams for their babies, you know. Even babies who are announced by heavenly hosts. My little one, what other yeses will God ask of me? Because I must confess that when I said yes to all of this, my legs were shaking a little when I said it. No, a lot. My legs were shaking a lot. I have a strange feeling that this will not be the only yes required of me. Oh, my child, I cannot begin to imagine the yeses that God will ask of you. So, we will just take things one day at a time. The yeses, the nos. I must stand before them as they come. God help me, one faithful day at a time, to keep saying yes.
There are no words, no words. All those years I looked, I searched for what was good, what was right. I looked for what was true. All those years I didn't know what it was. I just knew that I was supposed to find it. Like a needle in a haystack, this whole wide world to look in. Before the star, I can't tell you why. It was the right thing. Many months we followed. It led us to Jerusalem, the city of the Jews. And from there it led to a small town where we were told it was the village of the king of the Jews. This was beyond my understanding. This knowledge, a king in this small village. But we went to find a needle in this haystack of the village. And there was a woman and a small child, a boy, maybe a year old. He was sitting in his mother's lap. His eyes followed mine as I walked up. I sat on the ground in front of him. His eyes never left mine. And there are no words. All that is true, I saw in that boy. All that is right. I worshipped him. It was all that I could do.
Do you believe you've heard the Christmas message?
Yes.
You want to